This is a system override. Fiat failing, banks offline. Crypto Otaku transmitting. Neon skyline, drones in the sky. Fiat melts while the printers cry. Screens glow red in the dead of night, but the blocks keep on stacking right. They sold comfort, they sold control. Leased your future, owned your soul. I chose chaos, code and truth. Cold wallet lock since digital youth. New screens fear, feeds the lie. Trust don't care, time rolls by. They mock the hold, they mock the faith, till the candle breaks the gate. We're no sleep to borrow. Eyes wide open, system stunned. We're no sleep to borrow. Fear burns while the chain hums. No sleep to borrow. Bear market scars on everyone. No sleep to borrow. Crypto Otaku, we've already won. Magot's ghost in the blockchain rain. Whole world trauma, diamond brain. New blood panics when the candles dive. Veterans smile, we survived. Halving coded, fate on delay. Supply choke tight, price obeys. They ban, they tax, they regulate, but math don't ask permission made. Paperheads fold, soft and fast. Hard time built, us to last. Private keys, no king, no throne. Sovereignty carving code alone. We're no slave to borrow. From the belows to the final sun. We're no slave to borrow. Every crash loads the next one. We're no slave to borrow. Legacy systems start to fall. We're no slave to borrow. We don't ask, we take it all. AI trades faster than human thought. Governments later, the war they fought. CBDC change, try to lock the door, but we slipped out years before. Surveillance state, social score. They track your steps, they track your worth, but on-chain truth can't be erased. Block by block, we reclaim the place. No saviors, no banks, no sleep. Only blocks and patience. We're no slave to bull run. From underground nodes to the mainstream drone. No slave to bull run. They'll call it lack and a poet time. We're no slave to bull run. The future's built by the ones who hold. We're no slave to bull run. Crypto Otaku, anti-fiat, anti-fight. Future's clear! Crypto anarchy! Neon lights and broken screens. AI rules the new machine. Miners dig, but they don't eat. Fiat's dead, we're on the street. Cash is burning, banks to dust. No more trust, no more us. Robots took the night.
Good evening, Crypto Chaos. How's it going, guys? Good evening, good evening. Welcome back for another episode, another day, of course, in chaos. Another Feed the Fire Friday. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Of course, welcome to the craziest crypto show on YouTube. Let's get back to it. Andra's here. How's it going, Andra? G-Dog in the house. And Cliffy boy. How's it going, Cliff? I saw what you posted there. We'll talk about there in a minute. But yeah, for sure. Definitely boots are on the ground there, yeah, or at least headed over there tonight. Let's get into it, guys. Here we go. Welcome. 70,500 on Bitcoin. A lot of you guys said it was going to go lower. Where's this pain, man? Where's this blood? Where's the dip? This is a dip for ants. What is this? It's nothing. All right, let's get the dancing mascots out of here, and of course continue on with the show. All right, so yeah, 70,500 currently holding. This morning we were testing the lows about 69.5, 69.3, 69.3 I believe was the lowest we got to. Yep, 69.3. That was it. And of course, we left here in the morning about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I showed you guys that I was expecting something like this to play out. We got it, but it was just a little bit later. A little bit later, guys. I'm telling you, I'm tired of winning.
You win so much.
And that's coming off of course, last night calling for baseline bear. We landed right on top of our baseline. Guys, this is nothing. Look where we could have been. Look, we could have been testing, of course, the overall trend down to like 65, 67, 68K. I know some of you doom boom bears, or forever bears or perma bears, I don't know, may want that to happen. It does not look like it. When you zoom on out, it does not look like we're gonna get that. It does not look like it. But you know what? I'll remain. I'll keep saying what I'm saying until I'm wrong, and I can't wait to be wrong. I don't even care anymore. What direction? I'm tired of being right. Of course, so we could go down a little bit lower and still be on trend. Bam, 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 bam on Bitcoin. 68,000 still possibly could happen over the weekend. Again, war effort is going to be full front and center, I'm sure. As they get the troops closer to the target. This is still possible, guys. We can go back down there, so be planning either way. The low 60s could be the worst of what we get out of all of this at this point, is what I'm saying. All right, let's continue and see what else we got in the agenda today. Of course, the sentiment overall. We're gonna take a look at the overall the overall feel of the market. And do what we do every single night, Pinky. We try to take over the world. One Bitcoin at a time, like Michael Saylor. All right, let's take a look and see what else is going on with Bitcoin. Now, you can see that the markets have now sat flat for about an hour or so after reaching about 70,500. It's been mostly flat all day. Again, it's a Friday. I told you guys, they tell you this every single Friday. Low liquidity on Friday is going to a weekend. Forward market's not going to open, but of course we're the only game in town. 14.5 billion against 14.1 billion. The bulls have just about $500 million ahead, of course, of the bears this evening in the overall trading volume. So that's where we're sitting at right now on Bitcoin. So nothing really to see here. I don't think I really need to shout out to anything on here. I think nothing's really changed too much from this morning. There's a few more areas pushing it a little bit lower in some fear, down about 64, 63K. So again, the low 60s could still be on the choppy block. But again, we keep pushing the entire thing ahead every single week. So again, the whole board is filled from basically the bottom up to 70K. Where will we land? We'll have to find out, won't we? Are you going to be catching that falling knife, trying to find out, or are you just going to sit there and hodl? It's so easy, guys. It's so easy to make that decision. All right. Looking at the world debt clock today for the United States, now sitting at 14 billion over there, 39 trillion. Again, we'll probably be about $40 trillion before the end of the summer. Definitely before the end of the summer. It's not even an if, it's a matter of when. We're, of course, going to hit that. Let's take a look at the world debt clock. So we haven't looked at that in a minute as well. Looks like, again, U.S. is still pretty much in the lead in terms of negative debt to the GDP with China. China and the U.K. now sitting at 113% negative debt to GDP. Ooh, and France, too. But the amount of debt, of course, that we're holding is disgusting compared to other countries like China that are, much bigger than us as well. Looking at Germany at negative 70%, and Japan still at 250 and some change. Again, down from 320 from 2024. Still not too bad, not too bad, I guess, all things considered, with them raising rates. Moving on, looking at the poly market today, everyone's betting on sports ball right now. It's all the rage on poly market. Normies love their sports. Of course, we're gonna get into that segment later. U.S. forces enter Iran by, how about tomorrow? I think it's gonna take I think for the rest of the month to actually get in position and then get boots on the ground. I don't know. But as of right now, that we just watched them. If you guys didn't see the latest from Donald Trump, we just watched them leave in San Diego for some sort of mission out there in the Middle East. A whole ship full of Marines. So I don't think we need to get into all that. Okay, not just quite yet. Fed decision in April still sitting at basically no chance, no change, sitting at 94% right now. Only a 3% chance of a 25 basis point decrease. Will the aliens be confirmed? Well, by December 31st, there could be 17% chance that we will finally confirm it. Oh, I would not be holding my breath. Will Trump visit China by June 30th? Now there's a 75% chance there, as he has delayed his trip that was supposed to happen at the end of this month. So again, all kind of hands on deck when that's going to happen. Strait of Hormuz traffic returns to normal by the end of the year, I'm assuming. This is one, it's coming in about 27% chance, as we know how these forever wars usually work out. They usually go on forever. But according to Trump, just about a few hours ago, he said, we decimated. They have no Air Force. They got no Air Force, no Navy, no missiles, no anti-ballistics, nothing. They're decimated. All right, we'll see how that plays out. Netanyahu out by December 31st, and those are pretty much the only things really trending right now. They're interesting to us here right now on the macro stage. Clarity Act signed into law by 2026, now shot up to 71% chance today. We're going to go into why. We talked a little bit about that this morning. Cynthia Lummis teasing it with a yield sign, of course, pertaining to the yield on crypto on exchanges like, of course, Coinbase. All right, so there may be, of course, a compromise here coming soon. I didn't like some of the things I heard today, but we'll get into that here in a second. Fear and greed index sitting at 15. Extreme fear for, of course, the traditional markets. This is the lowest I've seen, period. I don't think it's gone this low yet this week. I think this is it. I think this morning was 17. And of course, it was sitting at 24 just last night, 23. And crypto right now sitting at 11. Come on, we've seen worse. Give us 5 again. Come on, give us 5 again.
What are you, stupid?
I'm going to refresh it for good measure going into the weekend. It's sitting now 1 point higher in extreme fear at 12. Give me something better to talk about. All right, 99.5 on the Dixie today, having a bit of a rough day. Did fall to a low of 99.3, and getting rocked from yesterday's high of 100 and 0.25. So Dixie showing a little bit of weakness here. I don't know, it's kind of weird because the bombs are still dropping. They're still fighting. I'm assuming, yeah, we just looked kind of like we had our pants down today. I don't know. Let's take a look and see how the overall market's feeling in crypto. Let's take a look at crypto bubbles here on the day. Looking for any opportunities in our space. I can tell you what we're not going to see here on the top 200 or 300. The top 200 you'll probably still see it. 200 guys, we'll see. Let's start with some of the big movers today. The top 200, not 300. Xano and ZEBEC popping off 17.6% today. Yes, ZEBEC. And ZAMA and ZEBEC both had really good runs today. I couldn't help myself, guys. I couldn't contain myself. I had to put them, of course, in the thumbnail. We had to talk about it. It was crazy. So yeah, my ZEBECians and ZAMA Mama Milkers in the chat. We had a good day. We had a pretty damn good day. ZAMA did run up to about 2.3 cents, 2.35 cents. Today, some of the highest it's seen since about a month. Still testing about $50 million market cap right now as we speak, coming down to support there. This is kind of bullish. Going, of course, it's still keeping the trend that we have not seen break since the middle of the month. So about 2 or 3 days ago. So it's been on a rip. Been on a tear for about three days. Let's take a look and see what is going on with ZEBEC. as I'm getting in some of the biggest movers today. Finally saw ZEBEC break out. I've been waiting for this to happen for, how long has it been, guys? Like 120 days, 140 days? How long has it been? Too long, too long. About half a year, almost, since, of course, the 10-10 event. We have not broken out of this pattern. From 10-10, it has now been 295 days. No, that's since the breakout. Okay, since 10-10 right here. I was like, oh my God, I'm losing my mind. About 165 days. So 20 days longer than I thought we were stuck here. Since that, of course, pullback on everything, right? The everything pullback that happened on 10-10. That affected all markets. So I'm finally happy to see some sort of break here, but I think it's a little too early to get too excited. I really want to see us break out to about 3 cents. I'm sorry, 203. Oh, I keep going back with these damn coins. 203, 3 cents. Okay, 3 cents, 203. Yeah, that. We're waiting for that to see a breakout towards there. We did touch 1 wick at about 28, so thankfully we did finally hit one of our targets, but it's just a wick that, of course, only lasted for about an hour or less on ZEBEC. So more exciting things coming for ZEBEC coming soon, and ZAMA. I can't stop talking about those two. All right. Let's see what else is moving today. Speaking of which, because I had to bring that up because Zama's not going to be on here. Still low in market cap. Yeah, top 100 right now. The biggest movers we have are Meme Core down another 10%, and BitTensor down about 5%. And River Capital rotating possibly into ZAMA from River. I would like to think that's how that works.
What are you, stupid?
But of course, yes, the privacy coin King right now is seeing a little bit of weakness. It's still one of the newer ones we have still in our space. Siren's up another 15% on the day. Again, this thing has not stopped ripping. It continues to do damage. Quant, man, it's been a while since we had any big move or even mention of Quant. Very, very long time. 6% on the day for Quant on the weekly. Coming soon. Possibly some of these coins are getting in position for a breakout for the Clarity Act. Maybe getting passed into law just in the next month or two. So keep an eye out on some of these coins that haven't moved in a while. As I think about that, every time I see something like this, I'm like, I haven't seen that. Why is that moving now? They may know something behind the scenes. Let's take a look and see what else is going on here in the week. The biggest movers we have on the week today and right now actually are Siren, Caspa, and Quant. Again, I haven't talked about Caspa or Quant in a long freaking time. And here they are, front running everything else here on the week. We got Fetch. Fetch also up 26% on the week. That one was likely due to the press conference we had earlier this week from Jensen Huang and NVIDIA. Biggest movers to the downside today on the weekly are Trump, Pi, and WorldCoin. And nothing is down, of course, 15% or more. Again, Midnight's also down about 10%, as well as World Liberty Financial. Cool. Nothing really I want to sink my teeth into. That's down a F-ton. Let's see what else is going on here in the on the 30-day. Midnight's down 23%, not quite our 30% criteria. Atom, I do like again. I said that the same thing this morning too. I do like Atom oversold at 21% off on the month, but it's still not enough blood, man. Still not enough blood. I mean, this thing was down like 80% just like a few weeks ago. Now it's only down 60% on the year. Midnight is down 23% on the month, so yeah, it is what it is. Okay, those are your big movers today, guys. I'm not really feeling anything on the top 100 today. Doing the same thing over here on the daily. For the top 200 assets, Lighter is still down 12.2%. Another 12% on the day. Again, shout out to ZEBEC. That was just up 17%, seeing a little bit more of a pullback right now on the live. Of course, with his partnered project, Xano. And I always tell you guys, the X's and the Z's always run first. The normies love the X and the Z's, so don't forget to pick up an X or a Z token before the bull run. This is how it works, man.
We're going to win so much.
All right, let's take a look at the weekly. Lombard is still the most oversold asset here on the week. 50% holding on the weekly, just grinding to a halt here on the bottom. Did you guys buy any Lombard in the chat? I'm going to ask you actually in the chat. Let's ask this real quick. What were you buying this week with all the coins still basically sitting at all-time lows or damn near their yearly lows? What are you buying this week? I'm gonna throw up some of the big highlights in this week. I think we had obviously Lombard, right? So Lombard in there, IP Story, That's found a new bottom today. Actually, I think it fell to 75 cents today. Again, I was predicting we were going to see maybe a bottom at about 70, so a little bit higher than I was expecting. Still, bottom could still be more in the future. What else is oversold this week? How about Trump coin? Trump coin. And then I guess I really don't want to put Trump coin there, man.
What are you, stupid?
I don't know what else to put. There's nothing oversold. I'm getting bored, man. I'm getting bored. Let me go back to the top 100 again real quick. This is ridiculous. I gotta do this. Midnight maybe? Midnight? Cosmos? I don't know. What the top 3 this week that actually have utility that are still oversold on the weekly or the monthly? It's got probably midnight. It's probably gonna be midnight. All right, there you go. Midnight. Or Nabro. All right, there you go. What were you guys buying this week? In the chat right now, I got 3 options, and then I'm good. Because that's how I'm feeling, man. I'm good. Yeah, I mean, on the 3-month, you got to go back to the 3-month, and even still, Swee's only 30% off on the 3-month now. Say is only 40% off. I'm just not feeling anything really here. There should be like 50s, 60s here. Zcash down about 50% on Zcash. There you go, is a decent one, I guess, if you're going to play that move there. ENA down 51%. Aptos 38. Okay. All right, moving on. Again, guys, not financial advice, just my 2 cents.
I'd buy that for $1.
Market cap for Bitcoin dominance gets eerily close to, again, 60% dominant. Again, guys, here we go. 59 loading for Bitcoin dominance. Seeing a bit of a surge this afternoon when we shot back up to 70,500. Bitcoin currently holding about 70,600. A bit more on the move into the weekend. Weekend recovery could be happening, guys. Could be happening. We've seen that happen multiple times since we've been oversold. All right, so again, shout out to Sailor.
This entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid.
And it's probably going to continue into the weekend. Let's see what else is going on with coin market cap. Overall market cap coming back up. We're almost up about $300 billion. 300 billion? No. 30 billion since the start of the trading session today. Obviously, we're going into the weekend. Things are going to slow down, but I'm actually proud. I'm actually proud of crypto for holding on in here. As traditional markets had a really rough day, really rough time this week. We also saw gold and silver come back down, retest the bottom again. Yes, the trend line on gold, 4,500 right now, testing. Will it hold? Will it hold? Next level. Again, we keep showing you guys this every day, and we just keep finding new bottoms. Gold right now would be testing about $4,300 an ounce if it does lose this key area. Possibly coming soon. First stop is 4,400 though. Silver doing the same thing as well. $67 an ounce. A low we have not seen since December of last year. On the way up. Damn. How the mighty have fallen. So yeah, still a little bit hovering above the overall trend line. Still could come back down and test that $63 on that move. And again, the overall market's just tearing up, man. Hitting, of course, another low on the SP 500 today, $6,476 as we send our troops to war. Again, could be going into next week at about 63,389. Been watching, of course, this play, and I'm telling you, it feels like this. And I'm not the only one talking about this. Actually, I think I saw Tom Lee was actually bringing this up today. It might have been someone else. No, I think I saw it on Paul Barron. I think it was Evan. You guys know Evan from Paul Barron over there. Yeah, he actually called the same thing today. I was like, oh my God, I've been talking about this for like weeks. I've been talking about this for weeks. My head, of course. That's awesome. All right, anyway. So yeah, that happened. But I'm expecting a little bit of a round off here. I don't think we're going to see as extreme, but if we do, then the trend, of course, heading at about 5,600 on the SP 500. But Tom Lee doesn't seem to care. Tom Lee was actually in an interview. Again, those things crossed now. Tom Lee was actually in an interview today and said that he's still calling for 7,700 on the SP 500. So that's still his. Yep, that's still Tom's target. Tommy boy. All right. We'll see, Tom. We'll see. I don't know if that's gonna play out, my guy. Okay, we'll see. I gotta troll a little bit. Wait, let's see what else is going on. Bitcoin's still testing 71K, coming soon, possibly coming soon. That is the last area that we saw this morning in the order books that could be possibly tested next for the bears. All right, let's see what else is going on with CoinMarket. Anything other moving? Any other assets moving today? It looks like XRP still sitting about $1.40. BNB still sitting about $600. Nothing really new there in the top 10. Hyperliquid still holding number top 10. Pushing card down and out. That happened last week or the week before. Top 20. World Louis Financial still holding, even though it's had a rough time this week. World Louis Financial. Yep, but still sitting at the overall market cap, about $100 million away from Litecoin to get flipped by Litecoin. I just don't like the top 20 anymore. I think it was this morning. I said I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Yeah. And then YouTube asked me if I was needing help for suicide assistance. No, I mean suicide prevention. Suicide assistance. That's a Canadian thing. I'm not lying. Go look it up. It's a thing. Oh, jeez. Okay. Also, what's going on with Bitcoin overall? One of my favorite things to share with you guys every single night. That's how many Bitcoin are left on exchanges. Of course, we check this every single day. And yeah, it looks like we're still holding up a little bit of assets back on exchanges. Now sitting about 4.7 million. Nothing's really changed. But we were, of course, sitting at a new low just the other day, about 2.43 million left on exchanges. I'm sure Michael Saylor's going to announce another big buy. That was probably his purchase right there. That was, of course, on the that was the 13th. Actually, we're behind. Yeah, we're a few days behind now. The 19th sitting at 2.47. I mean, but he's been buying throughout the whole week. He's going to make the announcement how much he bought. My guess is going to be somewhere between 10 and 20 again. 10 and 20,000 Bitcoin again, purchasing more than we can produce in a single week. I think it's like 3 times or 4 times the amount we can produce in a week. Only 450 a week, guys. Only 450 a week. Ridiculous. Yeah, ridiculous. All right, let's take a look and see what else is going on with the. I just want to kind of bring this one up again. And just wanted to talk about the rainbow chart. They did change this recently. It's kind of bugging me, but it used to be so much cleaner. But again, everyone's talking about lows, more lows. But sitting on the low right now, Bitcoin's basically dead territory. We're still looking a lot like other plays in the past. So I just want to kind of talk about this real quick. All right, so you can see right here the little pattern we have right there, which I can't even see on this purple marker. What the hell? Let's do orange, of course, for Bitcoin. The little purple marker right there, showing a little bit of a cascading sell-off right as we come out of 2025. Let me go back to 2021. That's 2021 right there. 21 cycle. This is the 25 cycle, right? That right? And then we do the same sort of thing here. One leg down, then a little bit of a hook, and then we go into a run. Same thing over here. Same thing over here as well. This is 2018, 2017. The bear market, of course, back here, all leading into the bull run. You can see the same thing over here. It's just a little hook, and then kind of lay down, and then we get a little bit recovery there. This one actually had a fake out, and then a little bit of a recovery later, going into 2021 cycle, and that was probably a lot to do with the overall tensions and the Bitcoin adoption. We had a lot of the manufacturing starting to stall. It was hard to get chips. I remember back then I was trying to build my computer. I was able to, but it made me cry, and now it makes me like cry four times four. Because back then you could still build a computer for like a decent mid-tier computer for about $1,000. Now it costs you like $3 to $4 grand. All right. Of course, doing the same thing over here back in into the 2017 bear market. The same sort of pattern as well. One leg down, or 2 legs down, and then of course the hook right into the bear market. All right. So again, what does this look like? Kind of like where we are right now. Obviously, we're a little bit you know, tight because of bigger numbers now in this cycle versus the old cycle, but the pattern is pretty much look almost the same. And psychology in the markets, what kind of my specialty, here on the channel. So it does look again a lot like it's the 2020, leading into the 2017, 2018 bear market, right? Than it does in the 2008 or 2002 or 2022 or 2023 bear market. All right, so I just had to say that because I just keep looking at this damn thing and people keep asking me, is it going to go lower? Is it going to go lower? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I keep saying it every day. I mean, unless we double bottom, I don't think there's going to be much more blood. We start tossing around nukes. It's the only thing I see that's going to push us lower. But no one's going to want to bet on the worst scenario. That's what I keep saying. Who wants to bet on the worst outcome? The one that affects you and everyone else you love in the world. I don't think anyone wants to do that. So, yeah, that's what we're looking at right now on Bitcoin. Testing 70,700 again tonight. Okay, all right, another rant. All right, gold still holding #1 spot. Nothing, of course, can derail gold as it sheds about $4 or $5 trillion from the top. Has fallen quite a bit. Quite a bit now. Nvidia now still rocked as well with the rest of the market. 4.1 trillion on all these stupid numbers, man. They're huge. Yeah, rolling over, and silver's still following it too. I really would have thought that by now silver would have flipped Nvidia after the sell-off today, but no, actually it didn't. It had a worse day than Nvidia. In fact, down about almost 5% versus Nvidia down about 3%. All right, and of course, Bitcoin slightly coming back up to about 12 in overall market cap. Nice to see us take his spot again, but man, we have come such a long way. I remember when we were sitting at #5. Remember that? When we were sitting above everything else except for, and Apple even actually was a little bit lower. I think it was Microsoft underneath Nvidia back then. All right. So anyway, things have changed. Yeah. Reminiscence. And if you guys, speaking of things changing, the market's changed all the time. If you guys need some help with your portfolio or any help right now, of course, getting into some trades and making some money, regardless of what direction the market's going, head on over to, of course, the Crypto Chaos crew. And of course, my crew will help you find the way. Find the way. Dylan's been killing it over there. Shout out to Dylan. I think he's taking some more profits today and paying for his wedding. So again, shout out to Dylan. Thank you for doing everything you do, of course, to keep our community rocking. Moving on. I guess we can start with this one here, but before I do want to catch up with you guys back in the chat. You guys have been blowing it up since I started. Let's take a look and see what you got for me. Yes. I'll start right here. Yes. Brave Army Freedom says, hey guys, hey gals, happy Friday. Yes, it's Feed the Fire Friday, guys. Welcome.
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace. Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
Yes, back to Feed the Fire Friday. Braveheart says, good afternoon, Otaku-san. Good evening. Yes, how you guys doing? What's going on, everyone? How's it going? Milk Money in the house. Gamma, I hope all is well to Nebs. And as you as well, yes, everyone in the chat. Nebs, Milk Money says, happy Feed the Fire Friday. Yes, Milk Money knows where we're going. I gotta send that into the fire pit. Yes, tonight. Brandon White says, ZEBEC Army is here. Yes, the ZEBECians are, yes, all out here loud and proud. Even after the pullback, the single most breakout we've had in, it's been 90 days. Maybe it's been 70 days since this one. 45. So we fell from here. It's probably been about 70 days. Yeah, 63 days and some change since we even retested the trend on ZEBEC. Happy to see this happen today. And it actually started yesterday, the day after we just talked about where we were going with this coin, between now and 30 days. That was the time frame. That was it. I'm like, there's no way we get to the end of the 30 days without breaking out. Here we are today, of course, the second day of breakout on a bull flag on ZEBEC. I do love this. Bull flag on the daily, yes. Forming right now. Excited to see where that takes us into next week. Cool. All right, what else we got in the chat? Again, shout out to my ZEBECians. And yeah, ZAMA Mama Milkers, don't forget you as well. As we do test the trend again tonight on ZAMA. Zama. All right, let's get back to the chat before I forget. Was thinking about leveraging Bard, says Nebs. Ooh, interesting. I've been thinking about rolling some profits into that mid pump right now on ZAMA, my ZAMA position. Easy says I'll have a good night digging a damn 6-foot dam tonight to repair the house and clean out. Holy crap. Well, I wish you luck, Easy. Best of luck to you. Good night. John Doe in the house says has 2 wings and an arrow. What has 2 wings and an arrow? What does have 2 wings and an arrow? Tomahawk missile? Okay. John Doe says Chinese telephone. Wing wing. Ow. Oh my god. Ring ring hello. Oh, that's too much, man. That's too much. In the chat. Braveheart Freedom says wear gloves to avoid blisters on those soft hands. Shouting out to EZ. Safety first. Safety first. John Z. John Doe also got a link for us here. What do we got, John? What do we got?
What? Are you gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby, cry for me. Come on.
Again, shout out to John Doe. Christmas story. Why are you bringing that up? Hi, bro. I don't know why you're bringing that up. I guess the market's gonna cry more next week. I guess that's what you're getting at. Let's take a look and see what else we got. Nebs right now says, nah, bro, 8 for 8. Oh, okay. He's shouting out the Nebs because he's of his because of his leverage positions not working out. Braveheart McFreedom says silver is held back by the war as oil and natural gas are stuck in the Strait of Hormuz. But Brave, aren't the whole point of gold, silver, and Bitcoin to, of course, hedge against inflation and fear and uncertainty and doubt and yada yada yada? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's just too overbought because of the idea of making money off those assets. As of course we got into the demonetize America trade last year, people were probably just taking that off the table because they wanted more dollars. They wanted more dollars, and they didn't, of course, actually want to use those vehicles as they're intended. Industries that use silver are shutting down, thus reducing the demand for silver. Thanks, Trump. That's what Braveheart is calling here in the chat. I still like my explanation better because I like the doom, man. I like the doom. More doom, and I think Bitcoin's held up very, very well despite, everyone, of course, just chasing paper money. John Doe says China's not real. Chuck Norris's real name is Carlos Ray Norris. Carlos. The Matrix has been having some fun. Yes, of course, the late Carlos Norris. Wow, you got me already saying it. Chuck Norris passed today. Donald Trump was actually asked about him as well too as his approach back to the White House. He's been busy, man. He's been busy. He just was in Japan last night having a dinner, and then he came right back. I mean, his sleep schedule's got to be effed. Okay, yeah, I was gonna look up, Trump and Chuck Norris, yeah. Chuck Norris, yeah, Chuck Norris. Yeah. So he was told about that today. He didn't hear about it too until they mentioned him at the tarmac.
Chuck Norris. Wow. That guy in the house who I'm moving around is like corner third. Yeah, he was Chuck Norris. He's a great guy. He was a really good, tough cookie. We didn't want to fight him. I think he was a tough, great guy, and he was a great supporter. Wow, that's too bad. Tell his family, I don't.
All right, well, you can barely hear it because of the damn freaking helicopter, but yes. Yeah, there's that. Okay, so, he basically said he was a tough cookie. One more link for my moon, says John Doe. What are you talking about? One more link for my moon. This one. Okay, gotcha. For the moon. Oh my god, freaking Sesame Street.
I did.
What the hell is this, dude?
Yes, I'd like to visit the moon.
We all want to go to the moon. We all want to go to the moon. Yes, 100% John Doe. We'll get there. Maybe just not breaking out in song and dance though for it. What the hell, Sesame Street? Probably remember seeing that when I was a little kid. All right. Let's get back to the news, guys. Let's get back to the news. Thanks for coming out and, of course, participating with the chaos tonight. Love you guys. Let's take a look and see what Cliff had to share earlier, and I wanted to get into it a little bit later. Here we are. We are now later. At 2:30 p.m. Eastern today, CBS Now News reported that Trump was considering boots on the ground in Iran. And then 3:43 p.m., I don't want to see the ceasefire with Iran. With the S&P 500 hitting a high new 2026 low. Yeah, he said, of course, he actually said that the war should have been worse on the markets. That was his quote. He actually said that in that same exact interview. He said, he's like, no, it's not that bad. It could have been worse. It should have been worse. A hell of a lot worse. I'm like, oh, okay. So again, he's playing mind games, man. He basically is trying to ditch the press, and lead them a different direction every single time. When him saying that they're obliterated, they're destroyed, there's nothing left. We're getting boots on the ground. Exactly 90 minutes later, President Trump said the U.S. is considering winding down the war with Iran, and then what? Between 3:40 and 5 o'clock, comments the S&P 500 had already risen nearly 1% on the no news. Not a single thing. And we did actually get boots headed in that direction. I wonder if I can see that clip. I think I saw it earlier on YouTube, actually. I can probably just go through my history real quick on YouTube. Trust me, bro. I hate doing trust me, bros. I gotta show you. That's my thing. All right, going back to my history real quick here. Let's see my weird stuff I clicked on today. Was it this one? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't see it over here. I'm not sure where I saw it. I might have saw it on X. I'll just look at that real quick. And it was coming out of California. Troops out of San Diego, I think. San Diego troops. And they loaded on a carrier. Latest. Gotta go see the latest news. Yeah, I think it was this year. This is what they're pertaining to. U.S. TV, thousands of San Diego troops deployed to the Middle East on the USX Boxer. This came out an hour ago. There it is. That's the video I saw.
Amphibious assault ships was deployed to the Middle East yesterday. Video from San Diego webcam shows the USS Boxer leaving port on Wednesday ahead of schedule. The USS Boxer serves as the flagship of the Boxer Amphibious Ready Group. The U.S. Navy 3rd Fleet said in a statement that the vessel left San Diego as part of, quote, routine operations.
USS Boxer leaving.
All right, routine operations. Okay, sure. With all those troops on board. Look at all those helicopters. Oh, yep. That is definitely boots on the ground type of assault right there. All right, we'll see. Okay, continuing on into crypto news, guys. Crypto news. Bitcoin price tussles at a 70K may hint that the market bottom is not in. People have, of course, contrarian opinions back and forth whether or not the bottom is in based on our price action here on these lows, 60 to 70K. Well, let's see what this point of view has for us. Bitcoin slipped below 70K as futures selling rose and spot demand cooled off, but a recurring setup could be lower on lower time frames, points to a potential rebound. Bitcoin futures set the trend as spot demand fades. The latest pullback aligns with a visible shift in derivatives dominance over spot activity. The Coinbase premium gap turned negative after the premium period of steady demand, suggesting that weak follow through among U.S.-based investors. Meanwhile, crypto analyst IT Tech noted that a clear imbalance between the spot and perpetual futures. The cumulative volume data, CVD, which tracks the net buying versus selling across markets, fell by $40 million in spot CVD, while the perpetual CVD fell about $506 million, highlighting stronger than selling pressure from the leverage traders. Of course. Damn you, Nibs! I curse you, Nibs!
What are you, stupid?
All right. However, the funding rates have flipped positive to about 0.5%. Jeez. 0.05%, meaning long positions are now playing shorts, indicating long base bias across derivatives markets. The order books data show the bid side support holding near 70K, with both spot and perpetual markets leaning toward buyers. Yes, fractal setup mirrors early March bounce. On the lower time frames, Bitcoin is forming a similar fractal setup to the March 6th through 8th correction, when the price declined and swept internal liquidity levels before reversing higher on the charts. All right, so people saying, or at least they're at least calling this for the amount of of an imbalance we have between the spot and perpetual futures markets in terms of overall volume, that it's going to be probably a little bit more chop and a little bit more downward before another recovery soon. I don't want to spend any more time on this. This is just, yeah. More TA mumbo jumbo. Senators say that we've reached a compromise on yield to advance crypto market bill. So one of the major sticking points of the crypto market structure bill have been resolved. The yield. And if you guys been sleeping under a rock today, we of course covered this morning as well with Cynthia Lummis pointing, teasing, alluding to yield. Let me see if I can find her quote on that. Lummis. Oh, yes, and of course she posted this today. That there. Again, teasing the whole market that it could be here, it could be there. Caution, caution. And then about 5 hours ago, she updated everyone saying that the president, we must lead the AI revolution and commit to working with colleagues and the admin to seize the opportunity. Much more better jobs and lower cost scientific breakthroughs, protecting parents and creators and unleashing U.S. energy power to it. Oh my God, that's just on the AI legislative framework. Do we have a resolution on her? Okay, no, that's women in agriculture. That's something totally different. But we're still waiting to see if we're actually going to get that markup. Something was supposed to happen by the end of today. That's of course coming from Senator Tim Scott. Let's see where we are as of right now. And about this one just came out and was updated about 10 minutes ago. So, I'm sorry, 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. Yeah. All right, come on, do the thing. Why you? Okay. Two key senators have reportedly come to tentative deal on the stablecoin yield, according to Politico, potentially clearing the path for the Clarity Act. The sticking point on stablecoin rewards programs is the only thing holding up bipartisan support for the bill, but it was a major roadblock. Industry insiders have heard compromise was struck, but they told CoinDesk they haven't yet seen details that have been ironed out. Two U.S. senators negotiating controversial provision in the crypto industry's market structure bill, Tom Tillis, and that could... what the hell says 2 U.S. senators? I didn't even mention probably Tim Scott. All right. Oh yeah, Angela also Brooks. Okay, have reportedly agreed on the compromise and could advance the industry's top priority on the next stage into the Senate. The two, get out of my face, CoinDesk, every damn day. I can't even close you today. Like, what the f? What the f? All right. A person familiar with the negotiations told CoinDesk that the details were not expected to be circulated among stakeholders, and that is the crypto and banking industries before Monday. And bankers have argued that the stablecoin rewards on holdings of the U.S. dollars tied tokens could closely resemble interest on bank deposits, and any threat that could core component of the U.S. banking could put lending at risk. Both also Brooks and Tillis had agreed to find an approach that wouldn't threaten banking. Senator Tillis said that we have an agreement in principle. Also, Brooks told Politico on Friday, we've come a long way, and I think that will be able to allow us to protect innovation, but also give us the opportunity to prevent widespread deposit flight. And that's, again, what the banks still think is going to happen. I mean, I wouldn't blame them. I think over time, it would basically render the banks completely useless, in my opinion. The White House was reviewing updated legislative text on Thursday. CoinDesk previously reported the White House officials didn't immediately respond to a request for comment on Friday's development. So we still don't know anything as of a couple hours ago. Maybe, of course, there might be some leaks over on crypto Twitter tonight. And industry insiders have told CoinDesk that they were not aware that they were aware of a new compromise, but they have not seen any legislative text that senators have agreed on. All right. So that's where we are currently. Of course, we'll find out some more, I'm sure, later tonight. Let's see. What else can we dig up? Again, news has been really, really lacking, guys, lately. Fidelity, Bitcoin has been very resilient. That was my statement this evening as well when we first started the live stream. Been pretty proud of crypto and Bitcoin holding these key areas. Overall, crypto market cap still holding about $4.4 trillion. Okay. Did I say 4.4? 2.4.
What are you, stupid?
2.44 trillion dollars. All right. Too many fours. Allegations of major manipulation of altcoin airdrop. One person received the largest share of tokens. God, man, come on, really? What coin did that? My God. Nonsense. Blockchain Robo. Damn. That's some bad news from one of our coins we're looking at. Blockchain analytics platform Bubble Maps has announced that the detection of significant manipulation in the Robo token. Damn it, that sucks. Airdrop conducted by Fabric Protocol. I'm not in that token, but some of my community, I believe, are. According to the company's findings, a single entity gained control of approximately 40% of the total tokens distributed using a method called a syllabic attack? I don't know. According to the Bubble Maps data, over the 7,000 new wallets were created in 2 months prior to the token's launch. These wallets were found to have purchased similar amounts of Ethereum from 7 different crypto exchanges, exhibiting highly consistent on-chain behavior. It was then suggested that these funds were routed through the 3-tiered new wallets in an attempt to conceal the trail, but they got caught. And I wonder if that's actually the creator itself, because that's, if you wanted to keep a majority of your tokens to yourself, then yeah, from a airdrop especially. How big was it? My God, how many in total? 7,000 new wallets, or 40% of the airdrop. My God, 40%. These wallets participated in the airdrop following the Robo tokens launch on February 27th, claiming a total of approximately 199 million Robo tokens. Damn. This amount reportedly represents 40% of the distribution that was worth approximately $8 million at the time of launch. The analysis reveals that the similarities of the funding method, timing, and transfer moments of the wallets indicate that the entire operation was organized by a single entity. However, Bubble Maps added that based on the available data, there's no evidence linking these activities to the Fabric Protocol or Open Mine teams. So this could have just been an insider, or like, I don't know. To me, it's too well prepared. I mean, 7,000 wallets. My God. Yeah, someone had open claw on overtime for sure. The analysis reveals the similarities of funding method and timing, of course, showing that these is probably a single entity. Fabric Protocol aims to develop a robotics-focused network layer powered by open mine infrastructure. The project raised a total of $20 million in funding from leading the investors such as Coinbase, Pantera. The Robo token was distributed via the airdrop at launch, representing 5% of the total supply. Wow. So 40% of the last airdrop, which consists of 5% of the total supply of a single project, totaled about $8 million at the time of the token launch too. Nuts. That is crazy. Definitely gonna have to be talking about that tonight. Remind me if I forget, guys, over there. We got to tell Dylan about that one. All right. Let's get back into it. Anything else happening? MYX Finance. Man, we've been following a lot of these tokens here too. On my Patreon. MYX momentum weakens. How deep could they go? And of course, yeah, this is just clickbait, really. Let's see what else we can find tonight. Again, the news has been very, very, very lackluster. Bitcoin holds steady with one analyst seeing an upside emerging. So I just covered one of these for the downside. And of course, there's one there for the upside. The Iran war volatility is driving oil trading. A boom on Hyperliquid, says JP Morgan. And yeah, everyone's trading oil on Hyperliquid now. Bitcoin's latest fear unlocked as rate hike bets rise and bond markets. This one just came out this morning. This is old news, man. Old news. What else we got? More XRP crypto treasuries. We got a Pippin article here. Pippin plummets to 45%. $200 million wiped from the market cap as traders target new meme coin. Really? They're focusing on to another meme coin. Yeah, so Pippin's dead apparently. And they're moving on to, what is it? Okay, what's the, I don't know, the trends on these damn meme coins. Pippin ran from 18 cents all the way to 93 cents on late February, and then gave almost every penny of it back, now sitting about 20 cents right back where it started. Is it back to 20 cents? Last time we looked at Pippin, it was down to like 9. What are we talking about here? Did we have a little bit of a pump in the last few days? It's 10 cents right now. What the hell are they talking about? When did this come out? March 17th. That was 3 days ago. 3 days ago. That was on the way down. We were selling it. We were having a good time. What the hell?
Stupid.
All right, let's see. And they're looking at Maxi Doge. Is Maxi Doge the next 100x opportunity? Okay, I'm over it. It looks like that's trending right now on total market cap. Let's take a look real quick and see what's trending. The most trending right now. I think before I started the channel today, I did, of course, see the ZEBEC up. It was top 7. Now has since retreated. So ZEBEC's come down a little bit too. Somewhere in there. I'm not sure where it went. Where it went, though. Okay. ZBCN. Oh, wow. I guess it's out of the trend now. Okay. All right. So, what else we have here? I also saw. Am I in the right? Am I in the right? Have the right setup for this? The last 24 hours? Yeah. Top 200 on the trends. Am I on the trends? Why does this look so freaking weird? Okay. Yes, I am. I am on the trends. Okay, that's weird. Gwei is still number two trending. ZAMA last time I looked at was about 50 right now on the trends. All right, I'm all over the place now. Damn it. What the hell?
What are you, stupid?
All right, anything else breaking, guys? Not really. I think that's I'm reaching for news. I know when we have a stale day of news because I'm really reaching. White House outlines national AI framework, calls for a unified federal approach. That's of course what Cynthia Lummis was reacting to over on X here recently. I'm not feeling. What is all this crap? This is just nonsense clickbait. All right, guys, that's it. I don't think there's anything else to talk about tonight. And of course, the same sort of headlines on Daily HODL from this morning. Dead in the news today. All right, I tell you what isn't dead though. Our merch store. Merch store is still open, guys. And of course, you want a piece of the merch that we offer on the channel, you can of course go jump over there, the link down below, and catch of course some of the Crypto Otaku stuff I have on for the channel. Let's get into some doom scrolling, guys. I want to get into some doom scrolling. What's this? Otaku, are you drinking a mega pint of Tito's tonight? A mega pint? What the hell's a mega pint?
I'd buy that for $1.
I'm ready, man. My body's ready, I'll tell you that. It's been a long week. Yeah, so let's go back into some doom scrolling, catching up with you guys right now. Lake, did I miss anything good? Crypto JPEG? Not really. A couple rants from me. My explanation as to why silver and gold are falling and Bitcoin's a bit more resilient right now. And a bunch of mostly macro news, man. Yeah, of course, Donald Trump and everything else is going on with the war. All right. Let's get back to the chat. I'm buying Brave a MAGA hat. Really, John? Yeah, and then Maxi Doge pre-sale. It said a pre-sale. Says Nebs. Yeah, looking like yeah, some of that capital from Pippin might go there, according to cryptonews.net. Crypto Quinton says Pippin no longer Pippin. I guess not, man. I guess not. Los coming in with a link over here on YouTube. Let's see what we got for Los. Yeah, never sell, man. No, never. Johnny Depp, mega pint of wine. What? Why have I got no sound on this?
A mega pint.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I poured myself a large glass of wine.
Right.
I thought it necessary.
You poured yourself a mega pint of red wine.
Okay,
correct?
His description, not yours. Okay, I gotcha. A mega pint of Tito's coming tonight. Oh, jeez, guys. All right, let me see what else you have in the chat. I think I'm almost caught up. Oh, I almost was caught up, and then Jake the Snake's got something for us as well. Oh, no.
I'm going nowhere. That's why he got smacked, cook. He tried to be in the corner. Nigga wasn't going nowhere. Nigga spinning right there in the middle of the street, so. Oh, shit, cook. Goddamn. Oh, shit, soda, cook. Hey, cook, we got the goddamn miniature car here, so. What the fuck going on, cook? Only in Cleveland, so.
Only in Cleveland. Only in Ohio.
Oh. Cuz that bitch running. Oh shit, he sliding that bitch out the cup. That bitch running off of 3 AAA batteries out. That bitch running off of vegetable oil, power steering fluid.
Damn, only in Ohio. And no wonder they got such a bad rap over there. Jake the Snake, ridiculous.
Oh, hail
Chaos
the king
clip
of
for us
Ohio.
tonight.
Jake the Snake, the keeper of wrenches, the painter of lead pipes, the igniter of dumpster fires.
Are you not interchanged? Maximus Chaos tonight. Thank you so much, Jake, for that one. My God, dude, that's insane. All right, doom scrolling. We ain't gotta go back to doom scrolling. The kingdom of kings. King of course, Ohio, Jake the Snake. It cracked me up, man. And I did something dumb again tonight. I swear I'm trying to be good, but I told you my story. All right, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I told you my story last week, right? Going into the weekend, I wanted to try a small dose, so I cut a little nug about this big, a freaking inch, of this little Twizzler rolled up nerd rope. It's nerd rope basically, and in a plant-based form. And so what I did was I just took like 20 of those. I counted all of them out. 20 little tiny pieces of nerds. 20 little tiny pieces of nerds. And this is what I get. Oh no, guys, having a little bit of a happy joy kind of day.
I don't think you're happy enough. I'll teach you to be happy. I'll teach your grandmother to suck eggs.
Jeez, I'm gonna have to make a run to the store and get something to eat after this, man. I'm not gonna be able to handle tonight. All right. Yeah, breaking: U.S. senators reach bipartisan deal with the White House on stablecoin yield dispute. That's, of course, the talks we're having right now, but we don't know the details specifically. If we don't get anything from here, I got one place I know I can get a little bit of a taste of what's going on in that bill. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we got to go that far. The Clarity Act just cleared its biggest hurdle. Senator Tom Tillis, RNC, and Senator Angela and also Bricks confirmed that Friday they have agreed. Have an agreement in principle with the White House on stablecoin yield language and stalled crypto market legislation for months. And of course, they've been not talking now for like 4 weeks. Senator Tom Tillis and I do have an agreement in principle. Also Brooks said, of course, both sides are appealing to each other. I'm assuming also Brooks is standing up for the banks. It will allow us to protect innovation, but also gives us an opportunity to prevent the widespread deposit flight. Yes, deposit flight. Because, guys, they screw you. They screw you. Every freaking day. If anyone in America knew what the hell was going on, I'm talking like anyone, like 1% of Americans would actually know what's going on with their money when it's sitting in a bank account. It's not there. It's not there. It's numbers on the screen. That money, that capital, is then borrowed four times over. And then, of course, used for fractional reserve lending across the entirety of all the markets, right? Of course, in bonds and everything else. And no one's holding that long-term paper. All right. Anyway, America, of course, just too big brain idea for them. They need another COVID to shut down things and have time to think again. My God, too much normie talk, man. I can't. My brain. All right. Senator Tom Tillis says we have an agreement in principle. Tillis added, "I'm working with the White House. I think we have an agreement. Now we have to vet it with the industry because they are a party to an ultimate deal." The bill could now move to a Senate vote within weeks. If passed, it would end regulation by enforcement and bring clear rules of token clarification, intermediary standards, or real-world token asset tokenization, and small transaction tax clarity, which we did just recently hear from the SEC Chair Atkins, who did mention that he wants this to be kind of as easy as possible. It's too overcomplicated the way things are done now, and probably leading more towards some of these commodities not getting taxed altogether. That's the way I'm looking at, anyway. Because you don't pay to spend every damn dollar via cash if you buy things with cash. If you where am I going with this? I just lost it, guys. I should not have had some of those nerds. I did it to myself again. Anyway, where was I going with that? If you sell things, you don't pay for taxes. I don't even know where I was going with that anymore. All right, moving on. The House passed the Clarity Act in July 2025. The Senate version has been stuck in the bank committee over the stablecoin yield fight between banks and crypto firms. Again, since last summer. Okay, moving on. Jim Cramer, he said this like a few days ago. Very oversold. So oversold, guys. It's a bear market right now. It's a bear market, but there's so many bears. That means they're coming back. They're going to be buying. Buy. Of course, he just said that. That was last night. That was 2 nights ago, maybe. And I think it was last night. If you guys didn't catch that Mad Money video, let me see if I can find that clip. I have a response for him with my buttons. Not for the stock market, but crypto, man. He was kind of right on crypto, though. He was kind of right on crypto. Oh yeah, so Kramer, yeah, Kramer. Bye. My Mad Money last night. Do we have the clip from it though? Do we have the clip from it? I don't think we do. I don't see it. I don't see it. There it is. There it is.
List for Reddit. Oh man, I gotta tell you something. I've watched this Reddit. I mentioned it in chart.
That's not the clip I wanted to see though. Kramer, Mad Money. What time is it? I gotta watch the time tonight because yeah. Oh, we only have a half hour left. I gotta hurry. Damn you, Kramer. Shit. I'm not gonna find it. Okay, screw it. Anyway, trust me, bro.
Oh, that's good. I like.
He basically said exactly what I said. What the hell? Mad Money, old school. Yeah, okay. All right. What else we got coming in from Doom Scrolling? Monitoring the situation. Okay. What the hell, Elon Musk? What the hell, dude? I have such a love-hate relationship with that man. I love it today, though. Look at that, a nice set of ZAMA Mama Milkers. Oh my god, over there. He looks like he's in the room from The Matrix. He looks like what's it, the Architects, I think, from the second film. Third film? Might have been the third film. I think it was the third film. All right. Yeah, literally everyone who's still in crypto after the Clarity Act passes. Yeah, so I was right. Oh, jeez. Okay, breaking Senate and the White House have reached a deal to move forward in the crypto market structure bill. That's the same thing we just covered. Trump signals endgame to Iran campaign. I don't think that's true, but I guess this is the latest coming from his Truth Social account a few hours ago. We're getting very close to a meeting with our objectives as we consider winding down our great military efforts in the Middle East with respect to the terrorist regime in Iran, and completely degrading Iran's missile capability, launchers, and everything else pertaining to them, destroying Iran's defense industrial base, eliminating their navy and air force, including aircraft weaponry, never allowing Iran to ever get close to a nuclear capability, and always being in position where the USA can quickly and powerfully react to such a situation should take place, protecting in the highest level our Middle Eastern allies, including Israel, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates, the UAE, Bahrain, Kuwait, and others. The Hormuz Strait will have to be guarded and policed as necessary by the other nations who use it. The United States does not, if asked, will help with these countries with Hormuz effort, but it shouldn't be necessarily once the Iran threat is eradicated, and importantly, it will be an easy military operation for them. Thank you for all your attention in this matter. So, he's probably moving troops in this weekend, guys. This is probably, I mean, we just saw them go. I mean, we know they left a day or two ago. So they're probably getting in position for a move this weekend. All right. Maybe, again, policing the strait for the week, and then getting their allies to actually, pull their britches up, I guess. Sanders reached a deal with the White House, crypto stablecoin yield. Everyone's talking about that. So, yeah, right in here, front and center. U.S. Senators strike an agreement with the White House, stablecoin yield. That's all we're talking about tonight. Another little push here from ZEBEC Network over on X. Buy ZEBEC in a tax-free IRA account via thecrypto.com. This means users can hold ZEBEC Network's token inside a tax-advantaged retirement account alongside Bitcoin, stocks, and ETFs. Payroll infrastructure, on-chain finance, and now part of your retirement strategy. The future of money isn't just being built, it's being saved from ZEBEC. All right, nice little push there. Their marketing team, of course, is out doing the work. All right, guys. All right, so I think that's all we're gonna get. We're just gonna keep running into Chuck Norris. Late Chuck Norris passed away. But yeah, the Clarity Act, of course, getting closer and closer to completion. And again, 72% back up on Poly Market. Wonder what we'll be by tomorrow, by Monday morning. Maybe 75. Maybe 75. We get some good news starting on Monday. All right, let's see what else we got here with the normies, guys. Catching up with the normies, of course, every single day. They really pissed me off last night. Let's see what they do today. He had to look up Pearl Harbor.
What are you, stupid?
They don't teach nothing in school, man. I guess not. So trends. Women's March Madness. Okay. Chuck Norris's cause of death. I guess that's something you kind of want to know. I don't really want to know. It's probably cancer like everyone else. Okay, Nicholas Brendan, Warriors versus Pistons, Kentucky versus Santa Clara, sports. Normies love their sports. UCLA, sports, more sports. Oh my God, it's all sports. Hawaii flash flooding and Oahu. I don't know how to pronounce that. Lily Reinhardt. I don't know who the hell. BTS. Oh my God, BTS. That's that whole South Korean boy band thing, I think. Boys that suck. I don't know.
What are you, stupid?
Okay. Trailblazers versus Timberwolves. I was gonna say something else, but I can't. You're on the channel.
What are you, stupid?
You guys can fill in the last part of that sentence. All right. Fury. Epic Fury? People don't know how to or what the word Fury means? I don't know. I don't know why people search things, man. I don't. Normies are, of course, going to do normie things. Again, the whole Pearl Harbor thing yesterday, I mean, it was just because of Donald Trump being, of course, telling Takeichi that she was very sneaky. Pearl Harbor was very sneaky. I love it. Real life, of course, still mimicking South Park, vice versa. All right, continuing. Kind of like a Pearl Harbor. That is so perfect, man. So perfect. Geez, Simpsons and South Park. Okay, that's all you need to watch, guys. I'm telling you. All right, Google Trends right now for, of course, Bitcoin searches. I apologize, guys. I had what, 20? I had 20 little tiny pieces of nerd candy. Oh my God. All right, let's continue. The last 7 days on Bitcoin searches. What? This has got to be broken. This can't be right. The index shot up that high today. There's no freaking way. What is happening? That's what I want to know. Bitcoin is not a million. What is this? I don't know what I'm looking at. I feel like I'm seeing things. I'm hallucinating. I'm not going crazy, right? That's one giant spike, right? The rest of the wicks were at 100 this morning. Obviously, it's now adjusted because we just had a huge spike in the last few hours. What is going on? That was this morning, actually, 4 a.m. Something broke Google, man. Probably a DDoS attack. I can't explain this. That. Bots running out. I don't know what. This makes no sense. I've never seen anything like this. It's probably broken the entire all the data now. What in the world is this? Now the 90 days, okay. So I guess it just wasn't as significant. I'm just making sure this is on the 7-day. Yeah, that's on the 7-day. What the F? I've got no answers. I don't know. I'm losing my mind, but yeah, that happened today. It was right before we opened. Usually we see the spikes at 6 a.m., which is Universal Central Time. I think that is right around the open in America. Yeah, it was actually 2 hours prior to that. So winding down the close in the foreign market, it looks like. Weird. Really weird. I wonder if it's South Korea or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, let's continue on because I cannot figure that out, and it just broke all my data. What the hell?
Are you stupid?
I know I'm high, but shit. What is this? I'm not that high. Okay. I got nothing, guys. I've never seen this happen before. I've got nothing to show you. I've never seen this happen before. It's ruined my day. Bitcoin's not that searched today. There's no freaking way. You can't even see XRP or Solana or X. Someone's fucking with me. So I can't. What the hell? You're not bullish enough. Guys. You are not bullish enough. Oh my God. What the hell is this? All right, I'm losing my shit. I'm losing my shit. All right, there's nothing I can do. I've got no explanation for this. Other than maybe there's a country right now we're not aware of that's running away for their life and they're running to Bitcoin. I don't know what the hell is going on the past 24 hours on Bitcoin searches on Google. I've got nothing. You got something for me, Nubs? Open the rink.
You don't know the way.
Do you know the
You
way?
don't know the way, my brother.
You have to have a bulla to know the way.
You don't know the way.
He doesn't know the way. To know
You don't know the way.
You
You have to help the queen. You have to help the queen.
How many brand new?
You gotta know the way. You know the way. Don't know the way, my brother. Spit on her. Spit on her. She's ready. She's ready to make my friend.
What are you, stupid?
You do not know the way. Yes, well, that's one of the best pieces of our culture here in America. All hail, Ugandan Knuckles and their queen, don't forget the queen. All right, what else we have in the chat, guys? You just blowing me up with you do not know the way. Let's take a look and see what Jake the Snake's got
You
for
pick
us.
up your palette knife and then work that into meat. Give your meat a good old rub. That's it. Nice and hot. Hot and spicy meat.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. That's it. That lovely.
You guys trolling the F out of me tonight. I love it. Oh my God. Jake the Snake says, Deb's dropping game on teeny weeny John Fed. Brandon White says, Otaku, email your name on Facebook. Yeah. You're gonna start a business with me? You're gonna start a Somalian daycare? I'm game. Let me know. I'm tired of winning.
We're gonna win so much.
Lo says, is Crypto Future aware of this video? What video? What video? What are you talking about? You don't know the way? You don't know the way! I'm assuming the same video we saw earlier. Jake and Snake also got this one here.
Why didn't you
how about?
tell US allies in Europe and Asia like Japan about the war before attacking Iran? So we are very confused about we Japanese citizens.
Well, one thing you don't want to signal too much. You know, when we go in, we went in very hard, and we didn't tell anybody about it because we wanted.
They went in hard.
Surprise. Who knows better about surprise than Japan?
No lube.
Okay. Why didn't you tell me about Pearl Harbor? Okay. Right? You know, he's asking me, do you believe in surprise?
She's like, oh, we deal with this crazy man again. Oh, here we go.
I think much more so than us. And we had to surprise him, and we did. And because
I hope I'm just as senile as Trump when I get older, man. That'd be so much fun causing chaos as he does. I love it.
to that surprise, we knocked out, the first 2 days, we probably knocked out 50% of what we, and much more than we anticipated doing. So if I go and tell everybody about it, there's no longer a surprise, right?
Also, baby, sneaky. Oh, God, we're going to run out of time, guys. Only got 15 minutes left to give you, of course, where Bitcoin's likely going to go by the end of the night into the weekend. I'm still thrown away by this, though. This to me, equates to the chair video. The giant chairs, yeah. This makes no sense on a day like this. It doesn't make any sense. So I'm not, again, data's broken on Google. There's no way that the index is this far against all the other assets. There's no way. There's no freaking way. We just broke Google. Google is broken. All right, I'm going back. I'm done with this stupid thing. All right. We're going to show you, of course, where likelihood of Bitcoin's going to go by the end of the weekend. We do this every single day with 99% certainty now. I'm at that point, guys. I'm tired of winning so much. I got to get dethroned. I'm so tired of winning. We're up to like 99% accuracy now on calling these. I don't even remember the last time we were wrong. 2-5. 2-5.
What are you, stupid?
2-5. So yeah, it's been about a month and 20 days, something like that. Almost, something like that. I don't know. Let's go. Let's see where Bitcoin's likely going to go into the weekend again tonight. All right, so right now trading around 70,600. Again, nice point of control there. If they do end up keeping it or losing it, we're down the center, a little bit high from down the center right now, between 70,000 flat and 70,800. And they got us locked between this kind of a weird number. 70,000 is actually $70,080, and then of course the legendary 70,800. The 800, of course, 8s, 3s, and 6s all respected in this world now. So yeah, that's where they're kind of locked in right now, between basically 70 and 60 or 71,000. All right, so we'll have to wait and see how long that lasts going into the weekend. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, if you guys weren't here at the beginning of the, I always have to remind you where we were, of course, the night prior. Of course, we called for baseline bear. Baseline bear last night. We landed right on top of our baseline target like it was no deal. And we didn't even test the trend line at all. Not at all. We used a little bit of this downward pattern we've been fighting off here just in the last few days. We did break through that today, yeah, we actually just kind of respected that a little bit earlier in the day. So it looks like we're going sideways chop from here, maybe a little bit up and to the right until something really changes. Again, MicroStrategy is going to come out next week and report their earnings, yada yada yada, and of course they're going to be telling everyone how much Bitcoin they bought on Monday. This week, and I'm sure it's going to be probably like somewhere between 10 and 20,000 coins, if not more. Okay, so anyway, we also showed you guys this pattern. It was actually right over here. I was showing you guys how we were probably going to recover out of this later today. I was a little off in time, so I had this go out to about 3:30. We actually didn't do this pattern until about right before the live stream. Between 6 and 7 p.m. 6 and 7 p.m. on that move. So, again, I'm tired of winning. Let's just stop doing that. And I hope this weekend I am wrong. All right, so let's clean this up and do the same thing again tonight into the entire weekend. Yes, we do this every Friday, like clockwork. Okay, and then I gotta hurry up too because in about 10 minutes I gotta jump over to you guys over there on the Patreon. Of course, we do our Patreon lives Monday, Wednesday, and Friday into the weekend as well. Hanging out with you guys this weekend. We're also gonna be watching an entire movie marathon of Austin Powers on the Discord server. So if you guys are part of the Patreon, you have access, of course, to our chat channels over there. We're gonna watch the legendary Mike Myers in those films. I haven't seen those since I was a kid. A lot of you guys have been talking about them recently. I just said, why screw it? Why not? All right, so yeah, we're going into the weekend right here, 9 p.m. I'm going to throw a bunch more 9s on the chart. These are, of course, my ritual sticks. I do this every single Friday going into the weekend, just kind of marking the start and finish of every single day, represented by 9. 9, of course, being the market open, and this side of the world, the other side of the world, of course, inversely. All right, and then it takes us into about 9 p.m. there on Sunday. Gotta get a little bit longer, farther out, and I need one more for Monday morning. All right, there we go. Monday morning. 9. Okay, 9. Okay, getting into the weekend. Let's do this. Here we go. Crypto Chaos Magic. We are going to light the candle, do the ritual again tonight, as we do every night. Can't do Chaos Magic without the ritual. Okay, the candle. I'm trying to light it against a fan now. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got the candle lit for our ritual, placing that on the altar. Last night, just to give you a quick recap, last night I did throw Moonstone and Onyx on there just to protect it, give it a little bit of strength. I'm going to do the same thing into the weekend. I don't really expect the moon, but Sunday could be fun. Either way, Sunday could be fun. I'm going to put the same elements on the board here. Of course, all the other elements are surrounding me in the studio. I've got, of course, earth, fire, wind, water, and all the elements are present in this for this ritual. And yeah, we're gonna, of course, make a sacrifice. I just cleaned up my desk because I've been burning way too much money here recently. Way too much.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. All right, of course, we're gonna drop. What do I got? Pulled some random crap out of the bank account. I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna burn just a $2 bill. Just a $2 bill. You guys don't see these very often. They're usually pretty fresh when you do. This one's only got a little bit of a bend in it. Yeah, $2 bill. Lighten it up tonight. Thanks again, guys, for you guys coming out and supporting the channel. And yeah, I kill another president. This one I know feels a certain kind of way for someone in the chat. Oh, jeez. All right. Of course, it's all said and done there. Ritual is complete. Crocpeos over the altar, and we are about ready to get going with Crypto Chaos Magic. I am now an instrument of chaos. All right, let's do it. Where are we going into the weekend? Here we go. Cleaning up some of those other scribbles on there, and their old Super Bear target, of course, for fun. Doing the whole weekend, guys. Who else can show you where Bitcoin's going to go on the entire weekend? I don't know anyone else.
What are you, stupid?
Oh, jeez. And there's still like a few percent chance I'm wrong, but hardly ever wrong. All right. Let's see. Providing there's no Black Swan event, what's our baseline target for Bitcoin this weekend? Well, let's do it. Right time is we're about 9:30. Going into 9:30 now. Yes. Let's just kind of run this up maybe a little bit into the weekend. Jitters on Saturday morning, early Saturday morning, maybe getting a high of 71,300 and a little bit of a break out there in the afternoon in Japan foreign market. Seeing that roll over a little bit more over here. Coming back down, test kind of pretty much where we are, maybe a little lower too. 70,000, 69K, maybe getting tested on Saturday afternoon here in the States, in America, going into the morning. Seeing a little bit of recovery into the evening hours, a little bit higher. Of course, just doing a little bit of this. We usually get the sideways chop onto the weekend. I'm not going to see him going down that far. Geez, doing the same thing into the next afternoon, and this is the fun one, Sunday night. Possibly seeing a little bit of a retest of 73,000, maybe 75K could get touched, 74, until we start rolling that over into the morning open. That's going to be our baseline target for the weekend. Usually what we see, providing we do not get some sort of Black Swan event. All right, not that bad. Actually, kind of looking pretty bullish in my opinion. I look at it and zoom out a little bit. Honestly, no, getting rejected there, that's not bullish. No, we can do better. All right, we're doing our baseline now, going into bear case scenario on Bitcoin into the weekend. Smack down here pretty quick into the weekend. Start this grinding the bottom of this, maybe trying to get a recovery and then losing that by Saturday night. We lose that, we're going back down to 68K, 67K, maybe test that a little bit there and then do a little more of a retest, and then of course a rejection back down to the trend line. That's going to be about 65,000 and some change. But why stop there? I think we can go a little bit lower than this if we do get a Black Swan-like event, maybe 64K. Before recovering into the morning. That's going to be our bear case scenario this weekend. Again, boots on the ground. Over in Iran soon. We don't know. Surprise! Remember, don't forget surprise. You gotta have surprise. Maybe it'll be next weekend. Maybe. All right, bull case scenario for Bitcoin. We're just gonna rip this. I don't know why those searches are in that disorder, right? I don't know what the hell's going on, man. There's something weird happening with Google right now. If you guys didn't see that earlier, and I don't know. I mean, the last time we saw something crazy like that happen, where it really offset not quite that much at all against their other coins, was the Iran. The protests in Iran that people were taking their money out, throwing it into other assets like gold, silver, and Bitcoin. All right. So now we're going into about Saturday evening. Seeing a bit of a chop down here, retest maybe. The bottom here in the afternoon, start going up on Sunday night, 9:30. Testing possibly a breakout on Bitcoin. 76,000, maybe 80K. Nah, not quite that crazy. Not that bullish. Maybe 78K before, of course, readjusting for the foreign market open. The American Open on Sunday. I'm a little over that, a little over that there. That's fine. All right, so we're gonna leave that on the board for our bull case scenario. Again, at some point we gotta do something. Should I get off the pot? Either break out or break down. This is possibly the weekend to do it. If not, it's just gonna be bull case into the market open, and then we'll find out right there on Monday morning, Monday afternoon. All right, so those are the ideas we have on the board right now. I do, of course, have to give honorable mention to the super bear and super bulls out there. I'm not forgetting about you. Super bears, of course, are happily expecting a drop to $50,000, maybe even $48,000 Bitcoin on some sort of nuclear warhead flying over their house. I don't know. That's going to be our super bear case scenario for the weekend. And then, of course, super bull case scenario. Let's not stop at 77, 78. Let's go to a full 85K by the end of the weekend. Why not? Of course, I'm suggesting this to the universe. These are all the options that are possible. And, we can move on with our daily lives. Enjoy the weekend, guys. Enjoy the weekend. Because I feel like a lot of us in crypto, we don't spend enough time outside of the charts and away from the desks and the computers, man. And coffee, man. The coffee will kill you. All right. But it's so good. It's so good. Okay. Yeah. So what do I think Bitcoin's gonna go over the weekend? Ugh. This one's tough because anything can happen. I still feel like we're still not out of the woods yet, and I think outside of maybe on Sunday night getting confirmation that the war is over or something, spreading around the news, I don't really see a super bullish outlook, right? Or a real bullish outlook, but that could still happen. We don't know what they're up to in the Middle East. I think it's too soon, maybe. So realistically, I'm more baseline bear. Again, baseline bear again into the weekend. I think we're probably just going to do something like this, if not a little lower, if anything, into the weekend. Again, unless we get a Black Swan-like event. But I think it's too soon for them to say the world's going to end. That's the only thing I'd see us actually breaking out on. We haven't broken out that high yet, just on Bitcoin. Again, retesting 75. 75 is really hard, of course, area to be around. We have a lot of history back there. Again, that was the first leg up we got out of the bear market in 2023. And of course, a lot of areas retested back in 2021 in the previous bull market as well. All right, so yeah, calling for a baseline bear. Again, but more than likely it's going to be sundown down the middle. Of course, like we always see, usually playing out. All right, let's see what else we got here in the chat. Catch with you guys. I got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Oh no. I eat because I'm happy, and I'm happy because I eat. Oh, geez, all you guys know those quotes. Yes, from Austin Powers. Do I make you only, baby? Los, says I should spam it on the live. Oh no. What's that? Otaku and Roberto staring at each other at Bitcoin convent. Oh god. Oh no. Yeah. No. I'm feeling some kind of way about going to Bitcoin 2026 now. Yeah. All right. What do we got? 3 ways to attack a torta. Uh-oh. What the hell are we talking about, Jake?
Live from snack to snack. So if you're trying to attract one, having snacks readily available is an easy way.
Yes, just load up on the snacks, and then you'll find the Cortos. Why are you showing me this, Jake? Oh no. Okay. All right. We also have a click. We have a super chat from Jake the Snake. Thank you, $2 super chat from Jake. Thank you, my man. I almost missed it, man. All this crazy stuff going on. The torta.
Tell you what, we'll send it back. We'll say, we don't want that. We'll tell them that Chilean wine is out of season and that their taste in wine in general is very poor. No, we gotta be more subtle than that. I don't want them to know that we're thinking about them. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you staring at them? Yeah, dude, Charlie's looking right at me. Stop it. Dude, stop it. He stopped looking.
Yep. So, that's gonna be probably, yeah. I don't know, guys. I may not actually go in character anymore the more I think about that community. All right, speaking of that community, John Doe said, you gotta pump it up. Play this link. Okay. Screw it.
If you were bullish before, now you can take your bullishness, times it by 10, multiply it by another 25, add 2, and then times it by 1 billion, and you're still only half as bullish as you should be.
Oh, geez, that never ceases to amaze me. Wow, Jake the Snake, just keep the Bluetooth hole puncher handy. I don't think you can bring those to Vegas. I don't think I can carry it in that jurisdiction.
What are you, stupid?
Geez. Oh God, Jake. Go in character. Oh no, that's what I'm afraid of. I'm gonna go there incognito. Google a bit of asset blue spike. Oh, Cliff, did you find out why that happened tonight? Let's see what Cliff's got for us. No World War III news here. Just boobs. You're welcome. Okay. What the hell, Jake? Cliff. Big ass blue spike. Okay. The internet's for porn. That's it. Okay. Jake says Rome may have not been built in a day, but this 9 mil certainly was. John Doe says, yep, have fun in Vegas. Yeah, we will. We definitely will. At some point we will, I guess. We'll try to, as much as possible. All right, yeah. Have fun in Vegas, getting wrestled to the ground. Okay, what else we got going on? I think that's it. Guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. Again, we'll be back at it again on Monday. And if you're part of the Patreon, the show doesn't end. We're actually heading over to the Patreon right now as soon as this is over. I got about 30 seconds. I got to go. All right, guys, we'll see you again soon. Have a good one. Peace.
When will then be now?
So soon. So damn soon. Don't blink.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my key. Oh! In other words, let's make history.
Uh-oh. Jake the Snake's got another link before we go. What do you have for me now? Oh, jeez, Jake. I was going to eat a fortune cookie, damn it. I haven't eaten anything, and I need to eat. I might need to take a leave of absence and go get some food. Okay. Let's see. The thing. Yeah. Why can't I find the thing? It's probably because I ate too many Nords. Plant-based nerds. I can't find it. There it is. All right. Okay. And what do you got for us, Jake? What do you got for us?
I'm getting too much money. My money longer than James Cameron. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm getting too much money. I don't give a fuck if I go blind. I don't need to see the price tag anyway. I balled so hard they thought I was a fucking nutsack. I got Midas touch, fuckwad. I'm at the bank about to withdraw all of it. Cuban link will turn the diamond tester into a pipe bomb. I Audemars Piguet, worth the GDP of Yemen. If this watch breaks, the foreign exchange market will take a 28% hit.
Oh my god, Jake. And again, guys, yeah, we're going to be in so much money. Like if those mama milkers. And of course, ZEBECian play out. That looks beautiful right there, too. Speaking of playing out, oh my god, that looks beautiful. All right, I'll see you guys again tonight on the other side on the Patreon. But before, I will, of course, get the weekend fortune cookie going. All right, what do we got? Weekend fortune cookie. You will always have good luck in your personal affairs, but you will die alone. Oh, jeez. All right, guys. All right. I'll see you on the other side. Have a good evening. Crypto Otaku signing out. Later. Oh, what a day.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my key. Oh! In other words, let's make history.
Didn't I just do this? Oh my god, it's too much. I'll see you guys there. I'll see you.